Hello again, Struck Club. I'm bringing you another upcoming games Struck list video for August 2023, and this one is the one dedicated to 2D, two-dimensional low profile underdog games. So the lesser known, the less popular games that have 2D graphics of various types, whether it's regular 2D art, whether it's pixel art. We've got various different titles, 12 titles we have for this list. Some of them are action, some of them are turn-based, some of them are tactical, strategical, some of them are more RPGs, roguelite, non-roguelite, bullet hells, and all sorts of them, honestly decent selection of various games for the month of August, and the majority of those games thankfully have demos or are the demos themselves that I'm showing you that are coming in August. So you would either be able to play the demos in August or you would be able to play the games themselves. A very small number of them does not have a demo or isn't a demo slash prologue themselves. So I hope you like my selection for 2D games in August that you might want to play. Buckle up, Struck up, and let's go. Starting with a title called Extremely Powerful Capybaras Training Grounds, which is a prologue for, well, you guessed it, Extremely Powerful Capybaras. If you have fun being the bullet hell with Cappy friends, go to the store page for Extremely Powerful Capybaras and wishlist is what the developers are saying. Studio Bravarda is the developers, releasing the game on the 14th of August 2023. I had originally 3rd of August, but I think they pushed it. So the list will be in chronological order after this game, because this one just got changed in a single day, that release date, and I still wanted to start with it. Overall, the game is fun. You choose from a selection of quirky capybara warriors, each with their own starting weapon. You fight on your own or with friends in local co-op mode or through remote play together. You experiment with different builds by collecting items that unlock weapons and skills, and you chill in hot water like a true capybara before each run starts. Sounds like your kind of game? Then you can try the demo and see if you like the released game eventually when it comes out. The next game on the list is another Survivors type game called Spell Disc Survivor. It is one of the game modes of Spell Disc, which is the Survivor kind of mode, where you survive against the endless waves of enemies, craft overpowering builds using synergizing items, and unlock new powers. So this is releasing on the 3rd of August 2023, developed and self-published by Sunpeak Games. And again, Spell Disc, the full game is coming in September 2023, but if you want to play this standalone mode, you would be able to do so on the 3rd of August. The next game on the list is Eukarion Tales Origins, which is a prologue for Eukarion Tales 2, a retro flash isometric RPG set in a medieval fantasy world. Battle hordes of enemies, upgrade your abilities, and experience a deep, fantasy-filled storyline in a European Middle Age-inspired world. Developed and self-published by Age of Games, releasing on the 3rd of August 2023. It has that old school Diablo 1 kind of era games feeling. So if you were looking for something like that, I guess Eukarion Tales is the franchise, and Eukarion Tales Origins, the prologue to Eukarion Tales 2, will be coming out soon. By the way, just for reference, Eukarion Tales 2 is €299, currently 50% off 149 euros. So you shouldn't expect this one to be that much more expensive. In fact, I heard that this one would be free. So whether it will be, we'll see. Next up is another, I guess, Prologue demo, which is Yokai Art Survival Prologue, which is the prologue to Yokai Art. And Yokai Art is kind of like taken off of the Yokai Art. So Yokai Art Survival is kind of like taken from another Yokai Art game. So it's just the survival mode, but the prologue of this is Yokai Art Survival Prologue. It's confusing, I know. Strategically position units on a chess-based battlefield, defending territories while earning roguelike upgrade items for leveling up. Cover over 30 unique triumphant equipment pieces that modify units, allowing for exciting customization. And ensuring endless excitement and replayability. Developed and self-published by Secret Wabo, and the release date is the 4th of August 2023. So yeah, it's kind of like Plants vs Zombies, but in an interesting anime environment. It seems like a fun game. So if you're looking for the prologue for that game, it will be playable soon. From one interesting title to another, Wrestle Quest. It's releasing on the 8th of August 2023, developed by Megacat Studios, published by Skybound Games. It will be coming on multiple platforms such as Steam, Xbox Access One, PlayStation 5 or Switch. Tag team with Destiny. Pro wrestling and RPG fantasy collide in the ultimate pixel-powered adventure. Macho Man Randy Savage and tons of other icons offer guidance as you power bomb your way to glory beyond the ring. This hero journey ain't just an epic quest. It's pretty fun, yeah. Wrestling with Destiny, your idols await, hard pounding action, good guys, bad guys, lizards, robots, and more. Gear up on your way to the top. If you're looking for an interesting pixel party based RPG, this one might be your next favorite game. It looks fun, it looks amazing, and I'm digging the art style and the whole visuals of the game. And it looks like there would be plenty of fun, flashy moves to experiment with for your team. Next on the list is a game with a very nice game name: Dwarfs, Glory, Death, and Woods. Assemble your dwarf legion and annihilate tons of orcs. This game provides a refreshing combat experience, cleverly integrating RPG growth, roguelite adventures, and auto chess. It's fast paced yet rich in strategic depth, perfect for swacking off during work and decompression. Releasing on the 17th of August 2023, developed by Ich bin Hammer, and published by Ich bin Hammer and Gamer Sky Games. So it will be an early access released on the 17th of August, but there is a downloadable free demo on Steam that you can try right now. The next game on the list is called X Invader, developed and self-published by OAF Games, or OAF, and it will be an early access release on the 24th of August 2023. Become a master hacker, X, and hack into the digital world. Use a variety of weapons and hacking add-ons to create your own combat build and wipe out disturbing enemies. Please enjoy the hack and slash action. This is what it says on Steam. So there is a free downloadable prologue that you can get on Steam if you're interested in the game. It's kind of like Survivors, yet another Survivor style kind of game. It looks fun. You create a new build for every cell with random choices and rewards, because the battle of individual properties through a combination of the various playstyles. This is very badly translated, but I'll still read it as it is. Roguelite, that really comfortable game. A short 15-minute play time that allows users to play repeatedly. Pretty much they're trying to say that it's more of a casual game, and it doesn't take long. There's definitely great pixel art and fast adaptable game controls apparently. You can play with WSAD, mouse, and spacebar. Yeah, it looks fun. Yet another game of that type. Whether it will be enough to stand out from the rest, time will tell. The next one is Blasphemous 2, developed by the Game Kitchen and published by Team 17. Blasphemous is apparently a very decent game that many people loved in that Metroidvania, Souls-like side-scrolling platformer genre. The Penitent One awakens as Blasphemous 2 joins him once again in an endless struggle against the miracle. Dive into a perilous new world filled with mysteries and secrets to discover, and tear your way through monstrous foes that stand between you and your quest. So yeah, it's definitely a decent game with savage combat. You can customize your playthrough your way, grant intense boss battles, and you explore a deep new world. If it's your game, 24th of August 2023. The next game, there isn't that much info about it. I tried finding some social media accounts, but I couldn't. But Mystery at Morgoth, developed by Ian C. Pook, published by Paphian Games. Who is behind the evil events that unfurled in the Curse of Feldar Vale? Journey to the land of Morgoth to halt the dark force that terrorizes the people and learn who is behind the mysterious cabal. An adventure for 4 to 6 characters of levels 1 to 6, and it is loosely based on the D&D game open license 1E/2E. And this is kind of apparently a sequel to The Curse of Felder Vale. So yeah, definitely an interesting, very interesting title that stands out from the rest of them in its own way. We'll see how good it is. Next up, another Prologue, and this one is Tyria Step into Dreams, which offers the beginnings of the turn-based RPG Tyria story. Summon and train a team of guardians to face a dungeon crawler inspired by dark fantasy, isometric 2D exploration, time management mechanics, and turn-based combat. Developed by Two Cats, published by Grab the Games, releasing on the 25th of August 2023 for this demo, but the actual game will be available sometime in Q3 2023, so there's time until the full game. The game is beautiful. I really love the art style. When to the art styles goes, this hits the mark. It hits the sweet spot for me because it's kind of like it's not as advanced, but it's not as basic either, and it has those thick lines, but it has also those shadows. Let's say it's my kind of 2D art. It reminds me of some more of the more indie comic books and the heroes and the way they're drawn in them. And I also love their use of shadows and light. So overall, I think this has a huge potential to be a big hit if the right people promote this game. So yeah, Tyria Step into Dreams, the 25th of August, the actual Tyria game sometime in Q3 2023. Another game with beautiful 2D art that hits the spot, but in a different way. Here, I really love their art that is outside of the game. I do like what the game looks like and the art inside of the game, but the one outside of it looks even more to my liking. So, Sea of Stars is developed and self-published by Sabotage Studio. It is a turn-based RPG inspired by the classics. It tells the story of two children of the solstice who will combine the powers of the sun and moon to perform eclipse magic, the only force capable of fending off the monstrous creations of the evil alchemist known as the Fleshmancer. Releasing on the 29th of August 2023, there is a downloadable free demo on Steam that you can try. A little bit about the game. Well, there's full-on dynamic lighting, unshackled traversal, story-rich adventure, a world you can touch. There are many ways to hang out in the world of Sea of Stars if you feel the need for a change of pace in your adventures, sailing, cooking, fishing, stopping by a tavern to listen to a song, or play the infamous tabletop game known as Wheels. So yeah, a game inside of the game. Sea of Stars looks like it's gonna be another promising RPG. And it's coming again on the 29th of August 2023 for multiple platforms, for all sorts of consoles and for PC. And now another game I've been telling you about every now and then. Last time I told you about the demo, this time I'm telling you about the full finished product. Heads Will Roll Reforged. The demo was called Heads Will Roll Downfall, if you remember that one. Developed by 1917 Studios, published by Valkyrie Interactive, releasing on the 30th of August 2023. Heads Will Roll Reforged is a hardcore survival RPG with non-linear story that lets you play as a young medieval soldier who, over the course of battles and adventures, becomes the most formidable and respected knight of his era. Or if he's not lucky enough, perishes in the chaos of the 100 Years' War. Yes, it looks like it's got interesting features, especially the itemization and crafting system, and the arsenal of weapons seems to be something that stands apart. There's story mode and there's roguelike mode. So if you want to go roguelike, you can do that. If you want to go story mode, you can do that as well. So it's like two games, two game modes in one. And apparently there's big replayability because there's a lot of random elements in the game that will be different every time you start a new playthrough, regardless whether it's the story or the roguelite mode. To get notified when I upload more content like this one or other builds and guides for Wooter and not so Wooter games, you can subscribe to my channel and hit that bell button to not miss out on notifications. As well as keep in mind there's something called memberships on YouTube, which lets you be a paying member for my channel to get access to perks such as emotes and badges made by me, as well as the option to get one-on-one tutoring for the very basics of Adobe Photoshop, Premiere and After Effects. And memberships can be cancelled at any time if you no longer want to be a member. Thanks for watching all the way until the end, Struck Web. Keep it cool until next time and goodbye.